Hey guys, and welcome to this little, I guess this is going to be what we call a shader review, I suppose. I'm zooming in very loomingly, just keep zooming in. Yeah, there's actually some sort of hotkey in this mod pack that, like, it's F6. I don't know why it does that, but we're going to be reviewing okay. We're going to be reviewing shaders today, everyone. And the mini-maps disappeared. Alright. So as you see, we got a Minecraft world. I'm in creative, and just because I can, I'm going to go ahead and turn on my GeForce free overlay, performance overlay. It is in the upper right hand corner. As you see, I'm getting 250 to 400 FPS right now. My GPU is absolutely burning up right now. My little 3050 is burning up with around 70%. And my CPU is doing about 18%. So let's go ahead and enter the first shader pack. There's this like shader menu, and we're going to go ahead and enable shaders and apply. So this is BSL shaders. This is the one I usually use if I'm going to use a shader pack in Java Edition. I think these shaders are very nice. I mean, the water is actually pretty clear, which I enjoy. I like clear water when you're using shaders, and I also believe, if I can find torches, there they are, torches. Also believe that BSL is one of the ones where torches will light up your surrounding. So that's because I enjoy BSL shaders a lot. This fish is acting weird. I mean, I really like the water. It's very reflective. It's a very natural looking. And with BSL shaders, we're getting around, I'd say the respective 60 to 100 FPS, which isn't bad for shaders. But I also do have a 3050, so your performance will vary. So moving on, we have the complementary shaders. Also a shaders pack that I enjoy because they're relatively lightweight. I don't really like this fuzzing. Like, if you look, it'll fuzz kind of, where it'll focus weird. I don't really like that. The water's also very clear. It's very easy to work in or be around. I don't like it how when you come out of the water, your screen goes fuzzy. But that's because of the focus. And with this, my GPU is running at 97%, which is pretty much normal for me running shaders right now. And it has got the I need to stop looking at it. It has got the glowing thing. And with this shader pack with an RTX 3050, we were getting around 80, upper 70s, low 80s, it seems. So this is definitely a little bit more heavy duty than the BSL shaders, but still a very nice shader pack. So, moving on, we have Red Hat shaders, which is probably the probably the nicest looking one. But with this, I'm only getting around 40 FPS. Keep in mind, this is with a 3050. So, and the water is a little bit annoying because it looks very teal, which, hey, this would be nice for if you're doing like some sort of like tropical build, and you wanted the water to be this kind of greenish aquamarine color. I don't really know what it's called. It does have a set of clouds. The shader pack does have a set of clouds, so we will need. Actually, you won't need to, but it is advised that you disable normal clouds because it's already got clouds. And this shader pack, I didn't really notice. I don't think this is in any of the other ones, but the leaves wave in the shader pack. And I also believe that we have, yes, this is a little bit more ambient, like ambiance red. So this is good for more ambiance builds, I would say. Yeah, so we're getting around 40 FPS with an RTX 3050. I know I'm saying what graphics card I have a lot, but that's all. It depends on what kind of graphics cards you got, is what kind of performance you will get. So, with the complementary shaders, I was running a GTX 1050. or 1060 3 GB card, and it was running at around 60 FPS. So it complementary is definitely a good shader pack for, in my experience, complementary and BSL are both good shader packs for beginner, quote, beginner cards or 10th gen or 10 series NVIDIA cards, or 500 series like 5080, or no, not 5080, like the 580 the RX 580 or the RX 590. These two up here would probably, these will work just fine. I'm not sure what any of these will do, but let's go ahead and go on to Zeus shaders here, which is definitely the most smooth feeling by far. I mean, this is very smooth. This is kind of like realistic-ish. Again, with the water, this is probably my favorite one, because the standard in-game clouds are very wispy looking, and the water has got very, very realistic water movement. I mean, it's very nice. I really like this. Very realistic, and the lighting under the water is very nice. And it's kind of decent visibility. It isn't like the best for underwater, but honestly, it's just preference. The leaves also wave just a tiny bit in this pack. I don't know if that's just this biome or anything, but they're not like terribly moving. So they don't move terribly much, I should say. This one also has a kind of an orangish tinge for when you're using torches, so this would be good for, I don't know, like a dungeon vibe or something. But this is 100% probably my favorite shader pack. This is also like the one that I think this is kind of like a trend. Like all those like Skywars players and stuff who do like those time lapses and stuff, and they always have shaders on. This is probably the shader pack they use. For this one, I'm getting a very respectable 60, upper 60s to lower 70s FPS with an RTX 3050. So not bad. This will definitely run. You can definitely get notified by Xbox apparently, but you can definitely game with these very, very easily. With a 3050, I'm not sure what they would. Yeah, I'm not sure what your graphics card may vary. I would highly recommend looking up your graphics card performance in relativization if you're going. I don't know how to say that word. I would look up your graphics card like versus 3050, because that's what I'm using for this. So it might run better, it might run worse. I don't know. And then we have the Sliders Vibrant Extreme, which I've also used these before, but this is just way too, I would say this is definitely way too, like, yellow tone for me. I'm not really a big fan of the vibrance. I do, however, like the water. This is one of the things I'm going to be coming back on a lot, is the water, because it's one of those things that kind of makes, like, the quality. Water is very nice looking, but also has got a reddish orange. It's got a darker orange than the other ones do, so got to keep that in mind when you're using this. But I'm getting around, I would say, upper 50s. I mean, I'm pretty stable right now at 60 FPS, but I'm saying upper 50s, lower 60s. That's probably what you're going to get for the BSL or Sliders Extreme, Vibrant Extreme shaders. Now we're going to go to the Sliders Vibrant High. I'm having a hard time saying sliders. So basically the same thing. It's just the water's a little bit bluer. It's not quite as yellow, but it's still pretty yellow. And yeah, this is almost got worse performance because it's this for some reason this pack has got worse performance on my computer. Pretty much. I mean, I mean, I'm going low 50s and then spiking up to like 100 and then low 50s. But I would say for a computer with an RTX 3050, you're going to get around 50 FPS. It is jumping around a lot, so let me just stay here. Let me look at the sun actually, because I'm seeing 40s to 60s, so you got to keep that in mind. Also, I'm going to go ahead and do time. And you go back to day. That way we have some sort of a just some sort of control. I'm not really going to show these at night because they're little I really don't like shaders at night. They're really annoying because it gets dark. This is also, I'm pretty sure I've already done this. Already got that orangish red glow. And then we have the sliders vibrant medium. I really don't see a lot of like change between these, besides this one is also running worse than the first one was. Also got a little bit more clear water, but also lower frames, which is odd. Cause I'm getting 44, 43. Yeah, this shader pack makes it jump around a lot. So since this is a slider shader, the torches are also more red, orangish red hue, and the sun is very bright. And do not look in the sun; it will hurt your eyes. Just saying, disclaimer. So my favorite out of all of these is either the Red Hat shaders, which I honestly think is a very nice shader pack, or the Zeus shaders, which is this pack, which has got a little bit more, I would say a little bit more latency. It's definitely a little laggier, it seems, like on the recording, but it's not. It's a little bit smoother, but definitely a little bit more laggy. So, yeah, so, we're going to keep this in mind. Your computer will vary. I also have 32 gigabytes of RAM, so keep all of this video in mind with a grain of salt. So, because your computer will 100% be different than my computer, because I may or may not have more RAM, so I could have more graphics. So, yeah, I hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you guys smash like and subscribe. I don't know why. Can I turn this? I don't know how to turn the camera mode off, but yeah, just make sure you guys smash like and subscribe, hit the bell for more notifications when I release videos or mod reviews or shorts. Yeah, and have fun with shaders. Goodbye, everyone.